Amidst the endless grass stands a watchtower. Rusty, lopsided, forgotten by everyone. The grass stretches to the horizon. It could hide anything or anyone. 100 days, one man, one tower. Let's see how far Damatic can go.
So I'm finally spawned in our fire tower. The area around is indeed covered in grass, and I can already see flies. The first thing I want to do is of course climb upstairs, look at the surroundings, and maybe find some useful tools. I already can hear a zombie. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, the first monster, are we ready? Okay, come here. Phew. Almost killed by the first monster. Okay, let's take a look what we got here. And actually the inside looks pretty good. I even have a computer. But the most interesting stuff lies in chests. A key, bloody bandages, and a non-bloody bandage. Let's use this one. There, good. There's also a radio transmitter, but I cannot press it. And an old cabinet. It says burger's a loser. Okay, let's go outside and take a look what surrounds us. Stupid seaweed! I see the endless fields, which most likely are all covered in grass. But I also can see a sheep, a fly, and I also see some kind of buffalo, along with a cow. I guess I found nothing else of value. So, let's get down. Whoa, okay, another zombie. Yeah, that's an L that I cannot punch zombies through grass. I already can see me having a crash out in the future. Also, when you walk like this, you have no idea from where they will attack you. The night's gonna be tough, I can already say that. Okay. A sheep? Where you go? I guess we'll have to craft a sword to get our food easier. Then I dealt with another zombie in my base, and then I wanted to check the tower at its bottom. In the end, I found an interesting note. The information is pretty interesting. So for that, let's chop down our first tree. Okay. As usual, you can't get your crafting table like that. Let's take a look at the recipe. I guess it's not that hard, however, I gotta find stone somehow. After taking a closer look, I figured out that I need to find gravel. And I decided to get to the top of the tower again to make another search. And at the attic, if you can call it that, I found gravel. And out of it I got flint, and the tip I needed. Wait, what's going on down there? There's a guy with a chainsaw. I gotta seal myself. What are these sounds? Ooh! Here, do you see him standing here with a chainsaw? He almost killed me. I think it's over. As you may figured it out, I'm not going down, so let's seal ourselves here. So, what's going on down there? Let's take a look. Some kind of barrels? Ew, look at these disgusting creatures. Okay, I think we should wait out the night and then see what's next. Will I be able to make a crafting table or I'll freaking die? On the second day, I woke up and noticed something interesting. Is that monsters burn at day despite the grass. Because if they didn't burn, it would have been much more dangerous. I also met some sussy baka near the entrance. It took me some time to finish him off, but I did this rather easily. Now I need to chip the flint against some hard block. Why cobblestone doesn't work? Maybe you, a stinky pig, are hard enough. No. Yeah, what was I thinking? Only these blocks can be used to chip the flint against. Gotta take a look if there's any of them nearby. Oh, there, perfect, all sharpened. Now let's craft an axe, a basic knife, and now a crafting table. A little bit of technology in our world. And next I started clearing out the area. Of course I won't clear out much that way, but at least 2 blocks from our tower should be without grass. Listen, I'm gonna tell you how the investment works. We chop down 2 trees, make planks out of them, and seal the holes. So this way we got 8 planks for free. And no damage done whatsoever. Well, except that pig that I need to kill to finally eat. Here's the barrel. What can I do with it, I wonder? Okay, I can hit it. Like, It's a bad idea to approach these barrels. At night I came back to my tower to wait it out, and I decided to cook some meat, but apparently I cannot cook in the pot without a recipe, so I had to wait for the morning. Good morning, guys. I descend very carefully, because as you know, a zombie can spawn out of nowhere and simply throw me down. You know, especially when I'm half HP. Here's one of them! Good, he's dead. And you can see there's a couple of them down there. We'll have to deal with them. Okay, then let's just gather all the cobblestone we have nearby. It would be nice if it will be enough for the furnace. If not, then we'll have to guess where can we find more of it. Well, I got 8 cobblestone, so that's nice. Craft the furnace, and now we'll cook the meat. By the way, it's interesting that it doesn't stack, and instead it takes a separate slot. I guess they have some beef against each other. Eh? At least my screen isn't red anymore. And I figured out that the way I go up and down isn't the most practical one. I think the best way would be to use a ladder. Where's the zombie though? Ah, no idea why they spawn so frequently. Damn! Was that a zombie sheep? From where do they spawn? I have no idea. I spent this day to gather the materials for our first ladder and gather all the cobblestone that remained. In total I got 13 cobblestone. A bit later I crafted a ladder and started building it all the way down. There? This is much better. Yeah, I know it's not super fast, but at least my head is not dizzy anymore because I'm not sure that my brains are in the same place. They're either 180 degrees out of whack or they're gone. On day 4 I made chests and put them on the attic of my tower. I decided for it to be our storage space. Also this day I crafted a bed, so now I can actually sleep at night instead of waiting whenever a zombie will kill me. Now let's take some torches and light up our land. First let's light up our attic. Let's get rid of those hatches and place some torches here. Yeah, I didn't consider that. I only have 3 torches left. Well, at least let's light up our top floors. Go screw yourself. Whoa, look, a bison! Is he aggressive? Okay, I think not. What is this survival even about? Explosive barrels, bisons almost one-shotting me. As you've already guessed, I found myself in a world filled with only a fire tower, endless grass, and some monsters. But actually, what awaits you in the future, you have no idea what's coming. Because this world, and this tower in particular, holds enormous mysteries, which I, during these 100 days, will have to discover, explore, and risk my life over it. On the next morning, I was greeted by a zombie. I had to kill him and checked out if any recipes require vines. I haven't found anything fancy really, so I decided to just clean my house. Got rid of the vines, to be precise. Today is day 6, and that means today we're going to the mines. At least get some cobblestone, maybe some good ores like iron. Mining is a necessary process that gives us resources that help us live longer. Seriously, no stone? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, if this world doesn't have any mines and no ores, where can I get resources? Iron, copper. I'm afraid to ask about diamonds. I guess there's another way. Yeah, I didn't expect that. As soon as I got up to my base, I crafted a damn hoe, got the damn seeds, and climbed down the damn ladder. Look what I noticed, here's some water, and wheat is already growing here, so let's blow some dirt, and let's make our own farm. Okay, let's try and go somewhere. What? No! Are you serious right now? Why the hell are chickens attacking me? Ah, it's also a zombie. I guess in this world only flies are safe, and every other creature is aggressive. Okay, then wherever we go, we get rid of the grass on our way. Barrels. Ignore them. Really, nothing besides grass. God damn, just take a look how far I went from my tower. And there's absolutely nothing besides that grass. This is actually troublesome, because I have no idea where can I get my resources. And how do I make progress? This is my pathway, where I just kept going with no clear purpose and got nothing. Maybe these bisons can actually drop something of value, but I gotta come up with a plan on how to kill them. My 2 main problems right now are that I have no food And that I have no cobblestone, no ores. After taking another walk around my fire tower, I crafted myself a sword. You may ask why, but the answer is obvious: to get all the web from the walls. Because if I have at least 2 strings, I'll be able to at least catch fish and at most some useful ores that drop from fishing. See, I thought that out. But after I searched all the tower, I noticed that I only have 1 string. And I had to wait for the night for spiders to spawn. Some kind of flying bastards, look at them. Okay. Wait a second, it got up to my floor. Explain yourself. It dropped. Is it food? Okay, let me try to cook it. Whoa, it actually replenishes hunger a lot and also gives regen. Okay, good to know. This is valuable. Okay, another one. Whoa. Damn, you were fast. As you can imagine, last night I stood above and watched the monsters spawn in the grass. After waiting for a few minutes, I went to sleep. I gotta get down and gather all that lies there. Just gotta avoid the zombies. Why is there so many flies? Like, what's the reason behind this? Carefully. 1 HP left. I have no idea what to do. They're breathing down my neck! Make a high ground? Whew. Let's fight off the zombies first and then come with a plan. I have an entire stock of rotten flesh, a couple of brains, and that's it. Maybe I can put rotten flesh somewhere, craft something with it, I don't know. This is just basically trash we need to find use for. Also during that day I found bones in the grass, played chase with zombies, crafted a sword, finished off the remains, and came to conclusion that without food, it's impossible to explore this world. As you can guess, I can't get food out of thin air, and I gotta get it from somewhere. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You saw that? There, perfect. They drop a lot of experience, but we don't really need that. Right now we need to find any animal, like a cow, I don't know. Oh, a sheep? I actually think I should preserve it. Let me try and make a corral and let it live there. Sit like that for now. I don't have any fans, but at least this way you won't run away. Ah! No, wait. Sneaked out of nowhere, did you hear him? I didn't. Yeah, I should listen very carefully. Okay, I can kill a piggy, I don't have a carrot anyway. Wonderful. 3 pork loins is awesome. Now we gotta cook it, and finally make our screen normal. I see a couple of bison, and that's it. No more sheep around. Since it's still day, we can go farther into the fields. Maybe sheep will spawn from somewhere, and we'll have 2 of them. Wow, you take a look how pretty it's here. Yeah, it doesn't have any trees, but the sights are gorgeous. While we are far, we can throw away the rotten flesh. We don't need it anyway, and we'll save some space. But besides cool sights and shit in the bushes, I haven't found anything. Sad that I haven't found a second sheep, but at least I made sure that besides grass there's nothing here. I feel exposed right now. Zombies already spawning. Holy cow! Okay, carefully. What the hell is that? Did you see this? He's climbing upstairs. Go away! What the? Okay, who invited you? Can't sleep, monsters nearby. What the hell, that was a siren head? I don't see him around, but that was insane. It started raining out of nowhere. Wait, also thunder? And here they are. The second the thunder came, immediately activated. Okay, I guess I'll go to sleep to skip all that rain. For someone who didn't know, you can actually sleep during the storm. Wait a sec. I hear a campfire. God damn it, the roof is burning! Our tower is fully made out of wood, and take a look at the consequences. California moment. Okay. Almost fell out and died. Yeah, the first thing I should do is to change the roof. What? A zone? There's also a chicken. Wait, was that always a thing? I can't recall anything like it. From one side, I basically lost half the roof, but from the other one, maybe thanks to this storm, I got a new zone to explore. Looks like some kind of a farm. Maybe I'll find some good seeds there. I guess today I'll devote myself to finding food. And tomorrow, maybe we'll go to that zone. I remember to the side of that zone, I saw a chicken. Let me try and find it. Maybe it's still roaming around here. Oh! 2 chickens at a time. Okay, let's come with me. Damn, even a horse here. Oh, 3rd one. Hello there. Am I a Disney princess or something? Yeah, why not following me, huh? Wait a sec, there are 4 of you? Are you breeding while walking or what? No comments. Where have you lost your comrade, I'm asking? Come back here. You'll blink and you'll miss each other in a moment, so you gotta stick together. Here we are. One of the chickens laid an egg already. Okay, I'll pick it up. 1, 2 down the hatch. Here, you sit there. Here, let me feed you. What the What is dropping there? I don't know. Rocks? I can get rocks from grass. Okay, pause. I've never seen such a mechanic. Okay, let's lay out all we don't need. Wait, I'm really interested. Does this really work like that? Wait, does it end? Here's your cobblestone. Very weird mechanic, but as long as it works, let's abuse it. Ah! God damn it. Okay, I was afraid that would happen. A clown. Let's gather all the wheat and go back home. Home. Ah, 2 HP. No. Run. That's stressful. Why can I eat the pebbles? Here, have some pork instead. And go to sleep. On day 12, I made another sword, because it gets broken really fast with all these zombies. And I also decided to make another descent. It's gonna be much more quick and simpler, but for now I made a 3rd chest and put all my worthless stuff there. A couple of bread loaves will suffice. And now let's descend. Where do we go? In that direction. He's also wearing a mask. Ooh, he dropped an iron and also some armor. I wonder if I'll find something in there, and will that something be useful? Okay, let's cut our way through the terrain. It's actually a long way there. If you look right now, how far is it? It's gonna be like 500 blocks. I never went that far from my tower. And we're almost there. You I almost had a heart attack. Because of that grass, I can't see them. And I suppose this is some kind of abandoned hangar? Some bushes around? God damn, you're fast! I think this was the last zombie. And I don't have any food with me. Well, perfect. Some kind of bushes? Iron? Iron bush? Okay, I need this. I can plant those in my home, so Copper. Also a copper. This bush was bigger than others. But yeah, 2 HP is still low. Some kind of cool axe, I'll take it. Okay, here it comes, and another. 2 HP. Okay, let's go back home, I guess. I suppose I got some bushes. I don't really know, do they drop iron or not? Sure, we gotta return there and look out for more, because I'm sure that wasn't all. I hope I can get some more bread, so I could regenerate my HP. Yeah, of course it didn't grow, since I haven't planted anything. Okay, let's feed the chicks. And I guess I also can get a couple up. And another. The fence is under construction. Stay in the pit. There, perfect. Starting from day 14, I was upgrading my base. At the very least, I finally finished our next staircase. Soon you'll find out why I made it. Also fought some stinky zombies who are annoying at this point. I also upgraded my storage and found a cool crafting recipe. We just have a ton of hay, and you could make a unique block out of it, which became my main block for the floor of my fire tower. I don't know about you, but it looks cool. It's like I'm walking on a carpet. That's a cool vibe. On the next day I expanded our farm. For now I only had wheat seeds, but I hope I'll find some more in the future. And I also decided to get some pebbles. Guys, I have a suggestion. Finally craft a stone fence and make a corral for our cattle. Because I don't really think they appreciate the beauty of the pit. Get rid of that damn grass. It's also kind of weird that I haven't encountered a cow yet. They should spawn here. Oh wow, I had just enough. Okay, let's lure the chickens first and then feed them. I hope the sheep isn't that far. Ah, okay, good. Now our animals don't live underground, but the food issue still stands. I always don't have enough. If you remember, in that zone I gathered these bushes. I should try and plant them? Take a look if they actually give me ores. I got up for a second, and here he spawned already. Aha, I cannot plant them. And if I put him here? Ah, so that's how it is. So I can only plant them under some cover, I guess? Let's try it. No. Okay, then let's line them up like this. Like, I'm not getting it, but... whatever. On day 20 I crafted cobblestone steps and finally started repairing our roof. As you remember, not so long ago, it caught fire. So from time to time I'm gonna add some cobblestone steps there. So our roof will become fireproof. On day 21 I found out a cool mechanic. If we craft a composter and throw hay in there, we can actually fill it up and get a bone meal. So for the next 2 days, I was focused on making bone meal. I also could make it with rot. 24 pieces of bone meal is quite a lot. Of course, I spent 2 days for it, but I'm gonna eat so much goddamn bread, I'm gonna regenerate. So we're gonna have at least 4 bread, or 5, why even 4? Okay, we planted it, now we'll get some bread. It doesn't stack for some reason, but whatever. I finally solved the food issue, and tomorrow we'll go explore this location again, because I didn't explore everything there last time. There's a lot of you here! Good thing that I found that axe. It deals a lot of damage. It's much easier to get there now, since I carved the pathway. Hello, my lovely zone. Uh-oh. The hell was that? Okay, entering. What else can I explore? Let's take a closer look. I can also return with a pickaxe and take these blocks. I'll definitely find use for them. Disc number 1? What the hell's that disc? Just go to hell! And look, here are some leaves. Please give me a sapling. It dropped something? Sticks. No. I still have a chance though. No, sadly. It sucks. However, I found a strange disc. That book was talking about some radio. Maybe my disc will fit in there somehow. Next time we'll come here with a pickaxe and gather all these useful blocks out. I'm still curious, what items does this bison drop? Let's try and fight him. Why are you standing here? Yeah, I don't think I'm prepared enough to fight this thing. I need a ranged weapon. Curiosity won't kill this cat, I assure you. Day 26 and I'm still very curious what kind of disc is this. I can try and put it inside PC.
If you hear this, be on guard. Sometimes a guest comes to the tower. No one knows who they are or what they look like. They say they bring something useful or take something dear to you.
Aha, so some kind of merchant is coming to my tower? Did you see how it connected? Like a satellite dish. And here's another strange thing I noticed. For the last few days, spiders have disappeared. Only some stinky zombies. And I hope you remember that for me to start fishing, I need a single string. But as you can see, I can't get it from anywhere. Okay, today I have an important task for myself. I want to clean up and also start making a fence. Because at this point I'm tired of these zombies, and for that we need a fence. So this is what we got. The terrain is quite large, I'd say, but if you finish it all off and use every centimeter effectively, then you're gonna have a pretty cool base. Today I haven't met that guest that was mentioned on that recording, but it doesn't matter. For some reason now they're spawned right in my house. However, everything is lit up here, I don't know. Lucky you, lucky you. Gotta get some bread. Right, damn, I have a string now, how could I forget? So now, finally, we can make a fishing rod. And a fishing rod is a source of many good things. Okay, gotta craft it, and now descend. Let's try and go fishing today, and also clean up our base. Because it doesn't look pretty. Our water is in the hole of the steps, so we gotta take it off. Yeah, I still don't have a pickaxe, don't judge me. Ah, holy hell. Stupid. Break it again. And let's just seal ourselves so zombies won't attack us again. I was never fishing in a single block, but I saw videos, so it might actually work. How would this work? I have no idea. I can actually do this. So I guess I'll spend my day like this. So, after eating on the 30th day, I went up to the composter and made some bone meal. By evening, I hit the bed and continued my business. In the next few days, I'll start studying Tinker Construct, but right now, our primary goal is to protect our base. By that, I mean that we need to build a fence. Who? And for that, we need blocks that I'm gathering right now on the screen. Our bushes are not growing, I have no idea why. What's wrong with them and what do they need? I don't understand. Maybe they need to be in shade? I don't know. Or maybe try bone meal? No, bone meal doesn't work. Okay, gotta figure it out. Now we'll craft cobblestone and all the components we have. So we'll find practical usage for all of them. I also have a couple of them in chests. Wonderful. Now we'll make a pretty base for sure. However, I'm really bad at building, but if I'll believe, I can do anything. While I'm leveling this, I want to tell you that right now I'm in China. I came to visit Vasilisa. Right now we're together, I'm working, she's studying, and here I am right now recording a video. It's much harder to record not at home, because back there I have my own setup, but I don't think that'll affect our quality. However, that might affect the upload date. So today my question for you will be, what countries did you visit? What kind of trips you had, and which countries would you like to visit in the near future? I think that's an interesting question, because gaining experience from other countries, I think this is just the best thing ever. So I'm awaiting your answers, and now I'm gonna clean the base. Making the fence was actually harder than I thought. First, I needed to come up with the shape. The second is, what kind of blocks do I need? So the first thing I decided to do is to make a stone cutter. For that, I needed to put cobblestone in the furnace. Ah! What kind of creeper is this? With a sword of sorts. 1 HP? I don't even have anything to eat. Damn, take a look at that. 24 wheat? Ow, get away! See, this is why we need a fence, because this endless horde of zombie just keeps coming at me. The fence might actually prevent it. Here's a stone cutter, and then I started experimenting. Placing the blocks, and then some fence, to make some sort of a structure. After 2 days, I finally came up with the shape of my fence. And this is what I'm gonna build. Type in the comments how much do you like this fence. But for me, it looks pretty. Okay, alright. God damn, there's a lot of zombies. Okay, go back home. Let's take a look at it from above. Well, pretty decent, I'd say. I guess I'll stick to these blocks because these ones look pretty garish. But yeah, it looks good. During the last 4 days, I was doing the same thing. Fighting off zombies and making the fence that day. Meanwhile, gathering pebbles from dirt. And then I made stone cutter and used it as a fence. So, in the end, after all the construction, this is the final result. I just woke up and for some reason this zombie is outlined. There's also something with his head. Let's go down and check him up close. Of course, our fence doesn't give us full protection. I mean, the zombies still spawn inside our territory. Like, see? Only one and done. Basically, so far, only one. But I still have no idea what kind of zombie was that, and he disappeared. So, that's it? He's gone? I think he was somewhere here, no? No, he's gone. Imagine. There's still a shit ton of work. I mean, we gotta do something about this, also repair the beams, finally find out why our bushes do not grow, when I will be able to harvest them, also move our farm, and start diving into Tinker Construct. By the way, I have a lot of chickens. I guess I should get rid of a couple so there won't be too much of them. Okay, one step at a time. On day 44, I replaced my wooden roof with a stone one. Tried to replace the planks with the cobblestone, and it was successful. On day 43, I lit up my territory, then gone fishing, and gathered a couple of chickens. But on day 44, that mentioned guest came to me. Okay. Seaman? Ah, Simeon! A merchant! An oak sapling, mortar, sand, tactical tomahawk, 24 damage! A new zone, and a carrot. I need everything. I don't know why would I need sand and mortar, but I definitely need an oak sapling. Damn, and I threw away everything, can you imagine? I don't have any rotten flesh in home. Let's take 48 sand. I don't know why would I need it, but let it be. A new zone for an iron ingot, god damn it. And I wasted an iron ingot for a stone cutter. And if he'll disappear tomorrow, if I won't buy it, I'll be such a loser. I need zombies. Listen, I can quickly take a walk to that zone. I remember it has a lot of zombies. Damn it, I gotta get an iron and get somewhere. Please, let there be zombies. I really want there to be zombies. That's it, only 2 of them? When I don't need them, there's like 100 of them. But when I do need them, not a single one. Peace and quiet. Okay, we also need feathers. But for feathers, we need seeds. Replanted the farm, okay. Chickens. 14 feathers and a bunch of eggs. I have a lot of chicken meat that I need to cook. Otherwise, if I recall it correctly, if you don't cook your meat fast enough, it will rot eventually. As it turned out, this merchant gave you resources based on your level. For example, if I got an oak sapling from that zone, he might have offered a different thing. But my primary goal right now is to buy everything he offers, especially a new zone. Damn, that really annoys me that the food doesn't stack. Like, what's the reason? Why should I dedicate all my slots just to carry food with me? Alright, let's climb down. Gonna kill some zombies. Uh-oh. What the hell is this? The hell? Okay, you get out of here, you junkie. Anyways, it's much more peaceful with a fence. Yeah, the zombies still spawn, but they don't come at you like from everywhere. Okay, Simeon is still here. Oh, now that's a problem. For some reason, I can't buy this, though I have a couple of rotten flesh. I still can't buy it, though. That's weird. Ow. That hurt. Okay. Okay, these zombies are crazy. How did you get through? Okay, at this point, it's not funny. Supposedly, I catched a bug with that rotten flesh. Because it didn't stack, I couldn't buy an oak sapling nor anything else. Even cement. Guess I'll have to survive without them. What the hell is that thing? Is it dangerous or not? Whoa! Screw you, okay? It dropped something? A hunter's eye. Let's take 10 feathers. We also need to make 9 torches. Like, why the hell I can't use rotten flesh? He wants 21 feathers and I... 24, nice! Tomahawk is mine, now let's see how it looks in my hand. Whoa, now that looks like a unit. 24 damage. This is serious. Make torches and now we buy a carrot. We can actually buy 2 even. Wonderful. Okay, let's test that boy and the zombie. Oh, Phil, are you recording this? Now that was worth buying. This build has a cool recipe. If I make an ingot of things that drops from zombie and then I smelt it, I will get a simple iron ingot. Like that. Okay, Simeon, let's buy our new zone. Wait, what? That's Crusty Krabs. And it also has a spawner. A cool introduction for the zone, by the way. Of course we gotta go there. And also, let's buy some more sand. Oh, all my food gone bad. Can you imagine? Okay, let's get more wood for the torches. And buy another carrot, because if I got it right, my old one is rotten. Okay, get some coal. 11 torches is just enough. And his carrot is also rotten? So I wasted my carrot just like that? Okay, this is not vibe, I tell you. And I bought 2 of them, and they didn't even give me time to plant it. No comments for this. On day 49, the bushes finally began to bear fruit, and the first thing I got from them was copper. By smelting it in the furnace, I'll get only 1 nugget. Sounds like a bum strategy, but eventually I'll get a whole ingot from it. So we're off to a start. Okay guys, it's day 50, so we should go out for that zone. It'll take us some time to get there, maybe even more than with that previous zone. Oh guys, it's bison. I finally got a cool axe, so it's now or never. That was really easy. Some bison fur, so I can make a brown wool block and some another one. Useless crap. Like it has no usage. I don't know about you guys, but I'm off to the next location. Just take a look how far I am from the tower, and I'm still nowhere near Crusty Krabs. It's really far. I think I was carving this grass for a whole day and a half. A pretty boring activity if you ask me. However, this pathway will be of great use whenever we decide to return here in the future. I'm almost there. Okay, let's throw away all that grass and check out what is inside that Crusty Krabs. I already hear zombies from here, but let's go inside anyway. Okay, I'll have big fries, cheeseburger and 9-piece nuggets. And what you looking at, loser? We also have some kind of spawner. No idea what does it spawn? Because right now ain't nobody spawning here. And everything else looks pretty simple. There's some guy running on the top floor though. A roach? They even have roaches here. Okay, let's kill it. Come here. It dropped a piece of its wing. I can make a whole thing out of it or some potion. Yeah, useless. Okay, let's figure out what kind of spawner is this and what does it spawn. I sealed every source of light in the room and still nobody spawned. So I made the decision to return home, get a pickaxe and try and expand this room. And imagine I have to go all the time back and forth. I can't fly there or drive on something, I have to use both my feet, like a moron, and I also waste hunger, and someone might attack me from the bushes. Okay, let's sleep. On the next morning I checked out Simeon, he's still there, cooked a couple of steaks, and went back to Crusty Krabs. I expanded the room and clay slimes have spawned. I killed a couple of small ones and they dropped nothing. And here I believed that they dropped clay. When I expanded the room more, slimes started to appear more frequently. And I thought that I'll spend a couple of days in Crusty Krabs to farm some clay, cause running back and forth isn't really worth it. I'd rather spend time farming clay than spending on runbacks. So up until day 54, Crusty Krabs was my temporary home. During one of the nights, the storm came. And during that time, this place didn't look so welcoming as before. Guys, I think I have a problem. I didn't take enough food with me. So any mistake can lead to my death now. So gotta be more careful, and also, as you can see, I only got 8 clay. I don't know why, but their drop rate sucks. In the outside, of course, there are zombies. But I gotta be brave and go back home. Please, just let there be nobody inside these bushes. I cannot even see the tower, can you imagine? The fog is that thick. I'm almost there and I have no food. And what was that sound? Okay, we're almost there. I really gotta make a better entrance than this. Here, climbing up. And someone waited for me. Seaman is no more, did you see that? Okay, let's take a nap and make decisions tomorrow. The first thing I had in the morning was of course breakfast. Then I cleaned my territory and cooked a couple of chickens. These clay slimes dropped some schematics for super chests. Let's see how they look. This chest will be enough for my whole survival. And I have 10 of these blueprints! It's finally time to explore Tinker Construct. The time passes by and I still have no tool from this mod. So first I took some simplest recipes. And for them I needed wood. So I had to take some from my tower. I'll repair it later. Right now I need resources. When I'll have an opportunity, I'll fix it. Then I almost died because of that hole and started crafting. The first thing I crafted were templates. They were needed for crafting a pot warmer as well as for a foundry station. I decided that I'll put all my Tinker Construct stuff on the lower floor in some special place. Dedicated a small corner for them and put all these tables there. Next thing that I needed to do was to make a simple instrument. First I decided to make a tool called Tesla Pickaxe. I don't know its exact name, but it's like a pickaxe plus shovel. It needed 3 key components, and each of them I made out of cobblestone. This is my main resource for now. There, I'm a budding foundry man. Now we're talking. Now I have a custom tool. To make better, more advanced tools, I needed to study metallurgy. Cement was precisely what I needed for crafting the guide. And I also needed a book. Though we're gonna have some problem with the book because I don't have any leather and... Where do I get paper from? Ah, I can get it from the bark, okay. Guess we'll have to break our tower a little bit more. One day, my friend, I'll repair you. I crafted a cutting board, placed some logs on it, and realized that these logs weren't suitable for this project. So this plan is out of the board. On day 57, I tried to spot a cow, but sadly, besides stupid barrels and a sheep, I haven't found anything. Well, at least I'll have to take a sheep. Honestly, a second sheep isn't that bad. We'll have meat, wool, let it be. I only need to lure it, perfect. Now we have a couple of sheep. On day 58, I finally started clearing out all that mess I made from below, and also harvested our bushes. At the end of the day, I wanted my base to look nice, stylish, and it wouldn't look like a total mess by the end of survival. So far, I'd say it looks pretty poor. On day 60, I put iron bushes into the furnace to smelt. Or bush fruits, I don't know, like whatever, and threw all the straw I had into the composter. But not gonna lie, this was the most boring day I had so far. Let's plant some grass with our bone meal, not the tall one though. It annoys me, just for me to have some flowers in my yard. On day 62, I got an interesting theory. The floor in Crusty Krabs was made out of gravel, but I haven't looked that deep into it, because in this survival there's a suspicious gravel that contains absolutely random items. So I decided to come back to our favorite place. Zombies, sure, I don't even pay attention to them, but I would pay attention to this. Okay, so I remember it requires some brush. The recipe is simple. I'll manage to get a copper ingot. Man, I'm really curious what it contains. If only I dig up that gravel and some goofy stuff appeared out of there. On day 63, I gathered more copper, put it to smelt, and finally made my brush. Sadly, it took a lot of time to smelt, so I decided to go there tomorrow. Okay, let's dig. Ooh, an iron! Iron is good. Let's dig up this one. Another iron? I mean, iron is good, but maybe you give me something else? A string? Whoa. Oak. Oh, we definitely need this one, lava! A lava bucket inside of gravel, really? I'm sure we'll find use for it. And the last thing I see is a diamond. Yeah, this is high value. Let's go into other rooms. Maybe they also have suspicious gravel. I think there is none. Pretty disappointing, but I still got a ton of valuable resources. And I also know how to make an infinite source of lava with one bucket. Gathering harvest is what we do. Gathering harvest is all we have. And what the hell is this? Some flying balloons? Wait, can I... what? What? And the third one is flying away! Gotta climb the tower, gotta climb the tower. I couldn't even process what was going on. 3 balloons out of nowhere. Here it is, see, on the roof! Come on, come on, come on! I hope there's enough blocks. In which direction is flying? Come on. Ugh, nice. Now let's get down and see what's inside. So apparently this event was not usual. Each of these crates contained a random selection of items. And the first one dropped a mangrove sapling. So from that moment, I could plant trees. The second one dropped diamonds and a lot of gold. And the third one gave me a spruce. Yeah, no more tree problem. It was as random as it gets. Now take a look how much resources I have. And while I have time, let me do my favorite thing. Fill up my composter. If anyone asks, that's the rhetoric question, but can you count it as shit? Day 66 was a lumberjack day. I chopped down a spruce. Then I switched to mangroves, and apparently it had a complex structure, so I decided that I won't have mangroves in my territory, because they're difficult to chop. I don't think it's rational. I already have 5 iron ingots, soon I'm gonna have a cauldron. 2 more days and I'll make it. On day 69 I fought off zombies, and I also noticed a head crab. No idea what it was doing here. It's the first time I've seen it in my survival. And on day 70, I finally continued studying Tinker Construct. How long it's dragging on. Then I decided to return to Crusty Krabs, now to gather simple gravel. And there, a small surprise was waiting for me. What? SpongeBob? I always liked that sound in particular. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs! Oh wait, he dropped a secret formula? The Krabs Burger recipe! Sadly, I can't read it though. How many times I visited this place and it had no SpongeBob, nobody. And now I'm back and surprise! Okay, let's gather some gravel and make cement out of this. While I was gathering me some gravel in Crusty Krabs, I noticed another thing. Apparently under gravel there was some redstone blocks. So overall this zone gave me a lot of value. I'm afraid to wonder what else can it hide. On day 71 I put cement in the furnace. And I got 21 piece. And while it was smelting, I decided to roam around the world, maybe encounter a new animal, who knows? But sadly, besides a bison and a single sheep, I haven't found anything. So I came back home disappointed. Okay, the bricks are ready, so now let's go cook some meat. The main question was, where can I get leather? Maybe there's a recipe for it? Maybe there is, let's take a look. I can get it from a horse, and I saw one recently. Well, not recently, 20 or 30 days ago. But there was a horse. Again, that stupid grass. Hope I won't waste my time. I remember they were near the chickens. So, somewhere here. Oh, wait, I heard something. Oh, I hope it'll drop. Yeah, 2 pieces. 2 pieces of leather is enough, good. Damn, I have a good memory. I also can get bark from spruce, and from it I can get paper, a book, light metallurgy. As I recall, the smelting furnace looked much more complicated than it does now. Now it looks quite simple, and in fact, even the amount of bricks we have right now will probably be enough. Let's build everything in order. First comes the fired casting table, then the fired heater, and I don't think I have enough resources for more. Gotta make more cement, and by the end of the day, let's finish it with crafting a scorched fuel tank. Tomorrow we'll tediously farm that stupid clay. So here I am in that room again. I don't know how much time I'll spend here. Did you hear that? Sounds like a villager. Oh, wait a sec. So what are you selling? Nah, absolutely nothing of value, so apologies? Don't spit on me while I'm killing you? A leather and 2 leashes. Not that bad. I think 7 lumps of clay is enough. That's gonna give me 14 bricks. I think that should be enough. Making cement, and then take 6 bricks out of the furnace. Now while we craft a fired smelting furnace, while everything's smelting, I think I should re-innovate my area around these Tinker Construct tables. It's gonna be much harder to do that in the rain because zombies gonna spawn all the time. Damn, they just keep coming. It's getting dark now, so I should go back. Otherwise, these zombies won't let me rest. Come on! Again, that flying bastard. Now I can one-shot you. Okay, let's start making our big-ass furnace. I think it looked like that. Piss off! They have lost all the boundaries. Now all that's left is a reservoir and 2 taps. And then our furnace will be ready. Crafting our taps, and the last is gonna be a reservoir. We actually made even more bricks than we needed. Okay, let's take our diamonds and try to make something with them. Also, we gotta fuel our furnace with something. Let's take everything I see and deal with it later. So as I see, to fuel it, we need lava. Okay, let's smelt our iron pieces and then make a cauldron. That will both solve our water and lava issue. Meanwhile, let's make some bottles, make our last ingot, and then finish our cauldron. And now we can sleep. The first thing that I wanted to do next is to make an infinite source of water. If you take empty bottles and fill them with water, that way you can fill up the cauldron, and thus get another block of water. The hell? Wait a minute. What? Who the hell are these? Do you see them? Some underground cockroaches. God damn. Will it disappear or what? Ah, yeah, it does, okay. Now let's return to our infinite source of water. As you might understand, that was pretty easy, and a lot of you already know about this mechanic. But not everyone knows about infinite source of lava. First, we need to come up with a shape for our structure. Pour it into this hole and quickly seal it up. And then put a dripstone underneath the block that is underneath the lava, and then put a cauldron underneath the dripstone. And then, after some time, the cauldron will be filled up with lava, while the previous source will be left untouched. And this way, we can get lava in infinite amounts. Now let's pour it here, and I don't get it. Why it's not heating up? As I later read, if the heater doesn't work, you can make a scorched liquid reservoir. That also has a pretty easy recipe if you ask me. And put it underneath the furnace. When we'll pour 4 buckets of lava, we'll be able to smelt diamonds. While we'll wait for it to smelt, I think I should move my farm to make space for a little pond. Also with a little waterfall, so our base won't look flat. Okay, let's make some bread. Okay, carefully. 1.5 HP. No! Did you see? In a moment I had half HP. If there was no bread, then the show would be over. Guys, do you see how many phantoms are there? I've never seen such an amount. They look like some crows. It's kind of weird that they appeared in the first place because I sleep all the time. Where did they come from? But I'll take a nap and they all die. Ha! See? They're all burning. Losers. Now we gotta pick up what they dropped. But I also want to show you something cool. As you can see, I already started my waterfall project. This is the hill I made. I used all the cobblestone I made and also made these slabs. Also, soon we'll have enough lava to smelt these diamonds. 1 more bucket left. And while I'm waiting for it, I think I'll finish my pond. And finally I can make my second elevator. All this video so far I had a second hole and I haven't used it. No matter how sus it sounds. So, now I'm gonna show you why I did it. Now I don't have to slowly descend like this, no. Now I just jump like this. And that's it, you're here. Some kind of boss appeared nearby. Dutchman. Yeah, people from Netherlands can be like that. I don't see anyone nearby. Okay, he's gone. Let's repair our jacket, and this is the final result. I'd say it looks authentic. Here I'll plant a mangrove and give it some bone meal. And what's with the lava? At last. So apparently to smelt diamonds I need 1450 degrees. And lava gives me only 1000. To get more I need some fire blood, and I only can get it from ifrits. Then I guess I'll have to replace diamonds with something else. With what exactly? No idea. First, let's put our chicken in the furnace. And what do we have here? Gold, copper? I don't think I'll be able to make something cool with gold. Look, you can make rose gold. And with rose gold, you can make some tools. Then let's try and make it. For that, we need copper and gold. Let's make copper ingots and go down. Take diamonds out of here, put first ingot, and 1 gold. But later I found out that it worked entirely different. It turns out that to mix ores I needed a smelter controller. And for that I needed 4 copper ingots and 1 burned brick. For that I needed to take out the furnace to get rid of the gold and then smelt the copper. I'll need more copper for that. I regret getting into that tinker construct. Maybe I'm just getting old. Well, you take a look at my base. I would call this a piece of art. Honestly, I think the more I record, the better I'm getting at building. I wouldn't make this in day 1. Back to Tinker Construct. I hope I'll make at least 1 tool. 5 ingots, let's put there, okay, I forgot. Take our burned bricks, kill a couple of zombies, put it inside this reservoir and fill it with copper. This way we'll get, let it cool off. A smelter controller. Where do we put it though? Maybe on top of it here? Okay, let's change it. The structure's internal frame is too big. The current one is 5 on 19 and maximum. I have 4 burned bricks. Apparently this mod is much more difficult than I thought. And in the end I needed an additional reservoir for my smelter. And as I understood it, it had to be made of bricks. So on day 90 I farmed clay. And I needed more than 1 or 2 clay. At least 10 pieces. That way I got 5 more burnt bricks. I hope this way... Yes, it works! I can even expand it a bit. For example, like this. Finally, it works. That way we put 1 copper ingot and 1 golden ore. How does the structure lack reservoir? I don't understand. Okay, let's try and put it here. So now it smells. If it's underneath it, it doesn't smell. But if it's from the side, it works. Okay, so we needed a rose gold, yes? Okay, I looked up in the guide and apparently we need this block. A burned drain. Let's go take a look if we have enough bricks and copper. Something tells me I'm lacking both. Okay, I have enough copper ingots but no burned bricks. But maybe if I'll do it this way then... Yeah, good. At least they thought of that. Okay, let's put it here. Okay, damn it, because of these trees there are more zombies now. Now we're gonna place a tap here and a table. There! Now I can finally make myself a good tool. Craft it. Wait, I don't have enough? What am I lacking? 1 copper. Okay, I hope this is the final. What is this? Ooh, another drop! Okay, let's finally finish our pickaxe. And craft it on this table. I finally got a rose gold Tesla pickaxe. Now it's time to upgrade it. Okay, I heard I can upgrade it with diamonds. I gotta go and get them. I'm really curious if I can upgrade it. Let's take a look. Okay, where do you do it? I think you do it here. Now let's add some diamonds. 614 durability, and without it, 159. Now that's an upgrade. And I only spend 1 diamond, I see. And what does redstone give? It gives haste, I see. Without it, the digging speed is 9, and with it, 11. Let's see how it digs. Oh, it actually digs really fast. And good durability. I'm satisfied with this craft. That is a vibe. And if you want me to fully explore Tinker Construct, then how about we'll get this video 5,000 likes, and I will dedicate a whole video about it. During the last days, I was upgrading my base, tried to restore my tower, fought off zombies, and chopped trees. Who the hell is this? I hope it cannot climb. Okay, let's just sleep it off. That thing looked like Steve, did you see that? And who are those? What are you doing here? That dude was really scary, but I suppose he's not around. No, no, no. No, no, no. No! You know, I have no idea how it turns out like this. Like I'm surviving and in the last day some Herobrine looking ass bitch just kills me. Shame. This is where the survival comes to an end, and I can honestly say it's probably one of my favorite survivals. It was chill, yet tense at times. Tematic was with you. Bye bye.